Hello, Gary vagyok. It's been quite a long while. It's totally unscripted, so if I if I say something stupid, I will try to cut it out. But basically, first of all, thank you for 300 subscribers. It's insane to me. Thank you very much, really. And please enjoy the Imperfect Smile gameplay. If you haven't played the game, the demo is free. It's out. Go over to the Imperfect Smile site on Steam and try the game out. It has Hungarian dubs as well. As you can see, this video is quite long. The demo itself, I think, is 50 minutes long or something like that. If you want to skip some parts of it, there's a unstuck button in the tutorial. So if you press it enough time, you can skip basically the pre-game and you can skip the tutorial part and just jump right into the gameplay. Enjoy. Dear somebody who I really know well, this is a very serious and secretful message, so you won't even really know who is writing this unless you are that dear somebody who I really know well. Please be hurry. There will be an event organized in respect to Crumply. I'm almost certainly positive that our, or worse, my life is in huge danger. You know that I've been helping you since you were very young, so in my humble opinion, this is the least you could do to save my bum from the bum eaters. So beware of the very six. Seriously, kisses, the Count. Oh, my uncle has tangled himself in some dreadful mess again. He even sent Harold before me. Harold, the human equivalent of a warning bell. On the other hand, definitely has to learn, since Harold is the right hand, after Dimit of course. But where was I? Oh yeah, my uncle. In the old days, my uncle was noble, brave, lending a hand to anyone in need. These days, he seems a touch of unhinged. Still, it's better to check if he is well than find him dead in a well. Good one, Gilbert. Good one.
Hey, yo, Gib. Hey, you mumbling in there? You talking to me or the horses? Cause if it's me, you gotta speak up, my man.
I was just delivering a soliloquy of some sort.
Mr. went to school. With them fancy schmancy words of your soliloquy or something.
It's soliloquy, my dear Harold, meaning one talking to themselves. I must admit, your perspective is a rare gift.
The only gift I've got is the rotten mud in my teeth. But hey, I left you the leftover newspapers in the back.
How thoughtful of you to keep me in mind.
Anyway, I'm glad you're awake. But close your eyes while you can. In less than a day, we will be at Preramble Manor. So hold on, Gilb.
Hold on, I mean, that's all I ever do.
Ho, easy. Gilb, there seems to be an elderly lady out there. Wouldn't it make sense to stop in the creepiest part of the woods to pick her up? She's completely drenched.
Naturally, please let her in.
Hello, ma'am? Are you okay? What are you even doing out here this time of night?
You arrived sooner than I thought. It was never meant to happen here. But even now, I am certain.
Oh, that's no answer. But do you want me to walk you to the cart? Where are you headed?
Yes, thank you.
Well, Gilb, you've got yourself a new companion. Sure enough. Let me help you up. Holy, from afar you looked half the size.
kindness spares me a cruel night.
Think nothing of it. A gentleman's carriage must always have room, though I must say this rain is quite insufferable.
This storm is quite heavy, but not as heavy as the choices waiting ahead.
Choices? I'm unsure what you're suggesting. Well, let me ask. Where are you headed?
Where I am needed. Tonight, that place happens to be here.
You make it sound as if the rain itself summoned you.
Summoned, sent, words for the same pool. I do not walk by my own choosing, yet I never arrive by mistake. Are you ever afraid that you will die alone?
Alone? Hardly. I expect the entire nation to attend my funeral weeping into velvet kerchiefs. But since we are trading morbid notions, I have to ask, who would attend your funeral?
Every fate ends at the funeral, Gilbert. Mine will be no clearer than yours, though I suspect our last courses will differ greatly. Well, thank you for all your answers, Gilbert, son of Frederick. I sense my help may be of use here. And I think you understand. The threads of time can be tangled. That hell is it.
The threads of time? I know you love sounding mysterious, but for once, could you elaborate?
Ah, here it is. Gods, I've forgotten how heavy it was.
By the sacred bark! What is this monstrosity?
Your uncle's shadow reaches further than his manor. I know you have doubts, fears of what may come to you and your kin. To see it, we must open the path.
I...
Do not fear. I sense that you might feel lost now, but I promise this will find your reason.
I don't know if I should trust you.
Frankly, I would not either, but when you're ready, strike the artifact on the top, flat. You strike like a child swatting flies. Again. Better, but not enough. You must go beyond your strength.
Mother, Lavadelia, Olivo.
Good morning, Gilbert. Let's start our trial.
My hand? Whole again? I was certain... No, I felt it pierce through me, and yet here it is.
Shh, it's okay. The tree does not break what it intends to use. You are whole. Perhaps even more than whole.
More than whole? Of course I'm more than whole. I'm terrified now. But what's then? Why are these symbols so familiar? Okay.
I am sorry for shouting. I don't know what those eyes can do to you when you touch them. Even if it is made from your blood and the holy will, I cannot say for certain that they won't damage you in any way.
My blood, you say? I don't recall agreeing to part with it. But tell me then, what are these 4 dice for?
4? Truly 4?
1, 2, 3, and 4. Is that good or bad?
It is neither, Gilbert. You should not be afraid. It is simply a rarity in these days. Most draw 3.
Rare, Can I ask what's the most you've ever seen?
This is not a race, Gilbert. But 6. Only once in all my years, but never 5.
6 dice, you say? Who did you tell their fate to?
As I mentioned, this is no race, Gilbert.
What is happening? Are you alright, ma'am?
The tree has spoken, and these are its demands.
Demands? For what?
For the telling to continue, and for the revelation about his manor, Gilbert.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Don't worry, Gilbert. Let's take it one step at a time. It will all be clear very soon. Look up there.
Oh, wow.
These are your heart fruits. 3 to be exact.
Is that the most you've ever seen?
Not again. You have to make sure that the parchments here are accomplished. Otherwise, one of your heart fruits will wither each time. When all 3 are gone.
I assume the sounds will end?
Exactly. But let's focus on this very first parchment. And we will come back to the other one later. You have to collect 16 coins of any type for this one. To accomplish that, let me get my deck of leaves. Here they are.
Those are clearly cards.
Each of these is a masterwork crafted by the enchanters of Gilonador. The leaves of the great tree are pressed and tinted between sheets of saying bark paper, living still even when drawn. But let me introduce you on how the telling will go. So now, Gilbert, the leaves can only stir with the dice, and the dice can only stir with the touch on the artifact.
Brave of you to ask. But how does it make us closer to that 16 coins? Also, you want me to touch the same monstrosity that drank my blood?
Come on, Gilbert. Trust an old hag here.
Wow, that is magnificent. Wait, these are the symbols of our houses?
They are. And as you know, each house pair has their own currency.
Oh, so this is Auna, Hall, Costais, and Pressure?
Each phase bears a house of Mondemon. When the turn ends, each will be 3 coins for you. Although it is strange, I cannot sense any movement in the leaves for this time.
Did I do something wrong?
No, the fault is not yours. Fate cannot be controlled. This just means no cards are answering this throw. But touch upon the artifact and claim what the houses yield. The bark clearly stirs now. Tell me, Gilbert, do you see anything that differs?
An image of some sort? A pitchfork, I think? In front of a house?
Ah, the peasant. When you are ready, we can draw the essences from the dice and manifest what you desire. The peasant! Here it is. 12 trines minted at once. You are getting closer to completion.
But tell me, these 3 dice are exhausted now?
The power has been drawn from them, yes. And spent dice do not answer twice. To recharge, touch the artifact again.
Where is the charge coming from? Is it connected to me?
I am no scholar, Gilbert. Unfortunately, there are even mysteries I have no answers for. Merely a vessel leading lost souls. But when you are ready, roll again. Curious.
Curious how?
The same answer twice in a row. So either the dice favor you, or you are tempting old habits.
I swear, this time I'm completely innocent. But hypothetically speaking, would that be allowed?
Absolutely not. To meddle with the dice science is to invite concept. The all-seeing does not miss such things. Choose if you must. Well done, Gilbert. The bark accepts your offer.
Then we move on.
We must. This one asks for order, not wealth.
But how can I provide if there's only 4 dice I have and 5 sigils are needed?
The tree rarely asks what's easy. Well, there is will, there's solution. Trust yourself. I sense we have arrived at our first fork in the road. Look at the marks closely, since even if fate is the ultimate blacksmith, it provides plenty of opportunities to forge your own. Which one will you take?
I will choose the path of Kassais.
Ah, the ferryman. This leaf has no rush. Some may act once, others, such as this, lingers. At the turn of each round, it may leave its mark upon the table. Roll the dice and watch closely. A rune of Kassais. Place it where it may serve the will. Another excellent work, Gilbert.
So luck alone will not carry me through. I must choose my path as carefully as I cast my dice.
Well said, Gilbert. Fate favors those who struggle against it. Even in failure, you must act. Remember your goal. Trust the leaves. Trust yourself. Oh, another will of the tree.
10,000?
I have not seen such hunger in a long time.
How does the tree expect me to achieve that?
It would not ask if there would be no path.
Again? I hope it concerns the number. Seems a bit excessive even for a gentleman like me.
There is another condition.
I was afraid you might say that.
You will have 20 more turns to meet the demand. Hold to your goal, Gilbert. The tree does not wait. Ah, now this is rare. The stars align. A stellar roll. I can feel the king awakening.
The king, you say? That sounds promising.
Indeed, for 6 turns he calls for 4 more dice to your table.
Power attracts power. But the peasant falls to the graveyard. Do not mourn it though. The bark remembers everything.
So the table is never truly empty. Just crowded with ghosts. So as the painting corridor in the Preramble Manor. This is quite peculiar. I feel like I've learned something about this. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but...
Harold, does he always talk this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand this, Gilbert. There are rolls that strike you like this. Some rare, some cruel, but all binding. These leaves are coming from the stellar. No compromises, just accept. Then adapt, then endure.
I begin to see why you call this a trial.
Indeed, but the reward will more than worth your while. The tree will open its eye to you. You will see not just what is, but what it might be. Though I must warn you, the challenges will only grow harder from here.
Anything for my good uncle.
This, Gilbert, is the eye of the tree door. Oh shit! Gilbert, it is not your finest moment, but the tree is patient. Even disappointments strengthen its roots. But where is it? Here you go. You can now freely look into the eye. So your path have been successful. I wish you succeed this way just a few more times. Oh, so don't worry about your things on the table. When you come back, you will have them right where they were. So... Well done, Gilbert. The mark accepts your offer and effort. The eye may opens for you once more. Well, here you go. You can now freely look into the eye.
I will also ramble a little bit in the end for update. I'm currently working on the Manor gameplay. I know it's kind of lacking in the demo. Hold your horses. This is all the time I had to work with. Thank you for playing. Thank you for wishlisting the game. And yeah, even if you feel like it's not a game for you necessarily, if you would like to support this channel, then yeah, wishlist the game, and when it comes out, please purchase it. It would mean a lot and would help out the whole gaming company. Steam Next Fest has closed, so there are a lot of details, I guess, that I will sit down with, consider. I'm always trying to keep you guys posted on Patreon, so if you haven't subscribed there, I will continuously write some like briefings, I guess, of what I'm currently doing, how the whole development is doing. Unfortunately, I won't be able to work on the game full-time because of personal reasons. Obviously this doesn't mean technically anything for you, because I will still be updating stuff, I will still be working on stuff, and will keep the transparency going. So I am in the middle of cutting a video on how I made the current demo, because many of you don't know, but I have started working on it like 4 years ago, 6 maybe, I don't even know it. It's been a long time, yeah. And you might be interested on why or how did it take so long, or what am I even doing here, or what's the purpose. It's been a great journey, I can tell you that. I am also planning to create multiple games probably during this whole development, so if you start seeing popping up some smaller scoped games, don't worry. This doesn't mean anything in terms of like Imperfect Smile. Sometimes I need to separate it a little bit, let it stew. And honestly, that's been the whole journey with this game. But there is one thing that you need to understand. This game is going to be kind of like a gateway to this universe that I'm trying to establish. I have been working on this universe for like 10 years maybe at this point. So there are quite a lot of lore, there are quite a lot of ideas, rules, etc. that every piece of this puzzle has to work within. I don't want to mess it up, I don't want to release something that is half ready. I really want you to know that this is kind of the magnum opus, so to speak, that I will be releasing here, because the upcoming games, one of them which will be very, very unique and a horror game, and I haven't seen anything like that before, so I'm really hyped about it. I will write down now, so keep me accounted. I will be writing it down onto a letter. So I wrote it down. This is it. Of course, you won't be able to see this until it's actually revealed, but keep that in mind. And also, if we are at not showing anything but showing something, actually that's kind of like a Hungarian folklore. Check it out, it's pretty cool.
Az egyik lábát rátette a bakkecskére, a másik lábával meg ment egy lábon mellette az út szélén.
Check it out, it's pretty cool. I have this beauty, which you also cannot see. But don't worry, I will be releasing the uncensored footage when it comes to that. So yeah, I guess that's for the update. Yeah, but I almost forgot. Please, if you want to, here is the Patreon button in the end, or I will probably leave a link in the description. And also, if you want to join our Discord channel, which is get your creative freedom, maybe in terms of like card creation and what you think would be an interesting mechanic to introduce to this game. I'm really curious about your guys' opinions. Over 100 people played the game, which is insane to me. If you are one of those 100 people, then please, yeah, join our Discord channel, give your 2 cents into the pot. I think this is going to be a great game. I like playing this game, so I assume if anybody is having the same gamer brain as I do, then it should be a match. Maybe it's you, who knows. Well, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, and you can say in Hungarian, I guess, viszontlátásra.